Welcome to the Martino neighborhood of Vieques Island, Puerto Rico. We are here at the intersection of Carretera 200 and 201, quite possibly one of the highest, busiest traffic regions of the island. And today we're going to take a tour of the Gran Parada Warehouse. This location, like I said, very busy intersection. One direction is Isabel Segunda, the other is the airport, the other is Esperanza. And right here at the intersection, there's also a couple of destinations folks already visit. This is the Florida Warehouse, the Florida hardware store. There's another hardware store just up the street, giving this location some high visibility. The building itself, as you can see, it's fenced all around. It's about a third of an acre. The first 8 feet of each of the walls is concrete. Everything above that is steel framing, metal skin. There you can see all the fencing around. There's parking in the back. There's also plenty of parking here on the street, both the side street and the carretera that runs in front. Heading up the street that way takes you to the airport and Mosquito Pier. And we'll enter right here through a couple of gates here on the corner. There's a big roll-up metal door there, but as you can see, there's the concrete base that goes up about 8 feet, and then up to about 25 feet is the metal framing and the skin and louvered windows. So you've got a couple of entrances here off the street. There's a big roll-up door here to get stuff in and out. And this is going to depend on what you use the building for. This used to be was kind of a mini Costco for Vieques for a number of years. So there was need to get some machinery in and out. Main entrance here brings us in as you get a sense of the space. You can see the metal framing, the sheet metal over the roof and the walls and the windows. It's about 4,000 square feet inside. As we look to the rear of the building facing north, there's another large roll-up at the back. And you can see there's poured concrete throughout the whole floor. So lots of space, 4,000 square feet. A lot of options here for different types of businesses. This is actually a cool little product here. This is, I think, used for chickens. So you can keep them contained and push around the yard so they have different areas to eat during the day or different days. That's the roll-up door we just saw from the outside. You can see the louvered windows. That's all facing south. So you got some high ceilings. I think it's about 25 feet at least. Again, 4,000 square feet. This is a half bath here, toilet and sink. Obviously needs a little cleaning up, but necessary for any sort of business that's going to be here. As I said, this used to be a like our mini Costco. So I had some refrigerators and shelving and stuff like that. It's all been cleared out. It's now ready to be turned into whatever business idea you have. This could be for, contractors. It could be for, there's been talk about pickleball courts in here. Lots of different options. It could become a retail space. It could be perhaps a vehicle rental storage place. Lots of opportunities. Obviously, the location on the corner is a great asset, as well as the large square feet inside, because there's not a lot of warehouse structures like this. They're not being used on Vieques. In the back here is a room. Could be like a little office area, storage area. I think it's mostly wood, at least the wood roof. So this could be used or knocked down as needed. I think there is some water connection back here, as well as a vented window. That's looking back towards the front where we came in. You can see all the lighting and the framework of the structure. And as we look to the back, there's the big roll-up door. It does roll all the way to the top. It's hand cranked, doesn't have machinery attached to it or a motor to open it. And you can see the chain there on the left to open and close it. And in the back here, there is decent amount of space for parking. There's also a nice big ramp here. So if you're going to be moving vehicles or anything in and out, there is a way of doing that. We've got a couple of steps off the back here. And just to turn around again, there's the ramp, little side view of the structure as as we look inside. So very easy to get stuff in and out through the back door, depending on how you want to use this property. And again, you maybe just want to be a landlord. Maybe you want to buy it and then rent it out. Perhaps you want to be a business owner that buys it and uses it. A couple of options there. This is a big parking area. It's not paved, but there is a small ramp off to the side street. Should be noted that this container is not included in the sale. However, in the back there is a large, I guess this used to hold water. I don't know exactly. It had to be checked out, but it's a large metal structure that is in the back. In the back there, that's one of the public basketball courts. This leads down to the water. And there you can see the entrance to the back parking area. So this is the Gran Parada Warehouse. If you want to come see it in person, feel free to reach out to me at Bob reach me through the website. We are ParaisoRealtyPR.com. If you like this video, please hit the like button wherever you're watching it. If this property not exactly for you, but you think you might know someone that wants to see it, please share the video. And thanks for taking another property tour with us here. We will be announcing a couple other new properties coming up in the near future. So thanks for watching.